Have you ever looked at something cheap and ordinary, a rock, a handful of dirt, maybe even trash, and thought, if only I could turn this into something valuable? Now imagine this. Our stickman friend Sam is walking home after a long day, pockets empty, wishing he could afford something better. On a park bench, he spots a strange tablet-like device resting in a weathered leather pouch. It doesn't look like a phone or a laptop or anything you'd find in a store. Sleek, metallic, with faint glowing lines carved across its surface, like a puzzle waiting to be solved. Curious, Sam picks up a chunk of stone and sets it on the device. In a flash of light, the stone reshapes itself into a bar of silver, smaller in size, but exactly the same weight. Sam freezes. This isn't just a gadget, it's something impossible. What if you could pick up a handful of dirt and turn it into a handful of gold? For centuries, alchemists dreamed of this power, but it was always a fantasy. But in Sam's hands, the fantasy has become reality. Welcome back to What If Object, the series where we analyze impossible items with reality-bending abilities. Today, we're diving into the device that could shatter our economy and redefine wealth itself, the Transmutation Tablet. At its core, the Transmutation Tablet runs on a single unbreakable law: equivalent exchange. It can convert any material into another, but only if the mass before and after the exchange is exactly the same. No cheating, no creating something from nothing. For example, 1 kilogram of iron placed on the tablet becomes 1 kilogram of gold. But since gold is denser, the resulting gold bar would be smaller than the original iron chunk. Now, here's where things get interesting. If you try to make something complex, like a car, you need more than just the tablet. You need the blueprint. That blueprint must include every material and part needed, exact engineering tolerances, and, most importantly, the precise final mass of the object. Why? Because the Transmutation Tablet doesn't round up or down. If Stickman puts 4 tons of dirt into the tablet, but the car blueprint says the car should weigh 3,950 kilograms, only 3,950 kilograms will become the car. The remaining 50 kilograms won't just vanish. They'll remain as dirt, scattered throughout the object as impurities. Imagine a perfect Mercedes, but with tiny grains of soil hidden inside the seats, engine, or even the fuel tank. So, the closer the input mass matches the blueprint mass, the cleaner the result. But here's the catch. Blueprints aren't easy to come by. You can't just Google Mercedes CAD files and expect to find the real thing. Companies guard their designs like treasure, because in a world with the Transmutation Tablet, they are treasure. If you want to turn dirt into a Mercedes, you'd need the official blueprint straight from the manufacturer, or someone on the inside willing to hand it over. The same goes for advanced tech like smartphones, rockets, or medical equipment. Without those exact specifications, the tablet simply won't work. Knowledge isn't just power here, it's the gatekeeper of creation. The Transmutation Tablet can do far more than just turn iron into gold. It can handle compounds, alloys, food, and even medicine. 2 kilograms of water could become 2 kilograms of gasoline. A heap of sand and leaves could become a loaf of bread or even a fresh steak. And with the right medical blueprints, raw dirt could become insulin, antibiotics, or even cutting-edge surgical tools. If you have mass, you can create anything you need. This is where the tablet goes from amazing to world-changing. It can produce finished, fully engineered products, smartphones, laptops, cars, even spacecraft. But it won't guess for you. Without the full blueprint, CAD files, materials list, design tolerances, the transmutation will fail. And since getting those blueprints is nearly impossible without direct access to the companies or experts who hold them, the Transmutation Tablet's greatest promise is also its greatest limitation. If this tablet existed, the world would never be the same. The value of physical resources like gold, oil, and rare earth metals would collapse.
True power would belong to those who control information. Nations with advanced blueprints could conjure fleets of jets, satellites, or fusion reactors from piles of rubble. Nations without knowledge would fall behind, no matter how many natural resources they had. A black market would explode for stolen corporate and government blueprints, worth more than any treasure vault. The Transmutation Tablet is the ultimate equalizer and the ultimate divider. It promises a utopia without hunger or scarcity, but also a dystopia where ignorance locks you out of survival itself. So, what would you do if you had the Transmutation Tablet? Knowing how hard it is to actually get a working blueprint, what's the first thing you'd try to create? Let us know in the comments, and maybe your idea will be the focus of a future episode. And stick around, because our next episode ties directly into this one. We'll be looking at an item that could solve the blueprint problem entirely. An object that can get you any design, any plan, any secret file.
If you found this video interesting, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more episodes of What If Object. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the impossible. Thanks for watching.